Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode we're going to look at the most mysterious and controversial pirate treasure in history. So let's get into the video. Edward Teach, better known as Captain Blackbeard, lived between 1680 and 1718 and was an English pirate who operated around the West Indies and the eastern coast of Britain's North American colonies. Little is known about his early life, but he may have been a sailor on privateer ships during Queen Anne's War before he settled on the Bahamian islands of New Providence, a base for Captain Benjamin Hornigold, whose crew Teach joined in 1716. Teach captured a French slave ship known as La Concorde and renamed it Queen Anne's Revenge. He equipped it with 40 guns and over 300 crew members. Captain Blackbeard was one of the most feared pirates of all times, who amassed a vast fortune from pillaging the seas during the golden age of piracy. Although Captain Blackbeard's reign of terror was short-lived, his fearsome reputation echoed throughout the centuries. Going hand in hand with his infamy is the captivating mystery about his legendary lost treasure. Where is it? What does it contain? Has any of it ever been found? Grab your spades as we're digging into one of history's greatest unsolved treasure hunts. Teach actively sought infamy to enhance his fearsome reputation, so it was easier for him and his crew to intimidate the ships they went after. Already a tall, broad-shouldered man with a thick beard, a facial accessory that was far from the norm in those days, Teach enhanced his personality with 3 pairs of pistols hung from a silk sling wrapped around his shoulder. A cutlass and some knives completed his look. Teach was also known to light slow fuses under his hat before going into battle, shrouding himself in smoke and looking like the devil himself during battle. Pillaging the Caribbean during the golden age of piracy was extremely profitable, and like other pirates operating during that time, Blackbeard would have amassed a great fortune. Although his time as a pirate lasted for just over a year, Blackbeard was extremely good in doing what he did, leading many to believe that his fortune in the modern times was well into the tens, if not hundreds of millions. After Blackbeard's death, nothing was found on any of his ships. Contrary to the popular notion, the pirate practice of leaving a map with X marking the spot is just a modern myth, and probably because that is a terrible idea. If anything, pirates would know the general location and would remember where the treasure was buried. So, where did all the loot go? There are 4 main theories of what may have happened to the loot. The first is that of the Beaufort Inlet. The most significant find in the hunt for Blackbeard's treasure has been the possible discovery of the Queen Anne's Revenge in 1996. Just 25 feet below the water near the Beaufort Inlet, the wreck has been studied by marine archaeologists for over a quarter of a century. The general location of the wreck is consistent with historical accounts and antique maps, hinting that the wreck is probably that of the Queen Anne's Revenge. There is also the sheer size of the 3-masted ship, which would have made it an unusual, if not a unique visitor to the little-traveled Beaufort Inlet. The ship was also armed to the teeth. Excavators have recovered some 225,000 pieces of lead shot and identified at least 25 cannons. Though the Queen Anne's Revenge only carried about 16 cannons, the pirates would most likely have added some of their own. Although no treasure has been found aboard the wreck, many objects of historical importance have been recovered and brought to the surface. Is there still more to find at the wreck site? Only time will tell. The second theory is that the treasure is buried somewhere on the Ocracoke Island. After the Queen Anne's Revenge ran aground, Blackbeard made camp on Ocracoke Island. Some believe that he was able to unload the treasure and hide it somewhere on the island. Although we often associate pirates with buried treasure, only one pirate is documented to have carried out this practice and is known by the name William Kidd. Therefore, it is more likely that a cave was used by Blackbeard to store the treasure, but so far nothing has been found. The third assumption is that Blackbeard was prolific across the Caribbean and would have come into port in a variety of different places across the region. Given that no one knows where the treasure was last seen, it really could be anywhere. And of course, the fourth theory is that the treasure doesn't exist at all. Given the uncertainty of Blackbeard's hiding place and the fact that over 300 years have passed with not even a whiff of gold being discovered, it suggests that there might not be anything to find after all. Or nothing we are meant to find, at least. This leaves us with an excellent question. Where did Blackbeard hide his treasure? Or where should a treasure hunter begin his search? Blackbeard was a pirate, so he had to have a place to hide his treasure. There are many clues and riddles to be solved, as he wouldn't just put the treasure out there for the world to see. Based on his elusive personality, it is unlikely that he left a map showing where the treasure was hidden. According to legend, when asked about the location of the treasure if he should die in battle, Blackbeard replied, "I'm mighty. Nobody but myself and the devil know where it is." Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the treasure exists? If so, where do you think Captain Blackbeard would most likely have hidden it? As always, do not forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more facts about anything and everything. Thank you.